Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato. We are getting back into production line. It's Orbital Auto. In the last episode, we were working quite extensively to make sure that we could make as many brakes as we possibly could, and I think that we've got more than enough brake production to see us through. And that was one of the most used components, I do believe. So we can be pretty darn happy with that. And in this episode, we're going to hopefully be looking to get a whole bunch more produced locally and sending it around the system. It's going to take a little while to get us to a position where we're buying in most of our stuff, but it's not going to be too difficult, I don't think. We should also probably make sure that as we're building up our system, we're leaving a little bit of room. So brakes, there is a little bit of a room for expansion there. There's about 50 brakes per hour more that we can install. So that's something that, we need to consider. Anyway, what else do we need to make? Chips. We need to make a lot of chips. We need to make colored paint. Can we make colored paint? I don't even know if we can make paint. And the door panels. So I think that we should probably start with chips. We need to get 88 chips per hour. Research-wise, heated mirrors. We're almost there when it comes to heated mirrors. Let's go and see if we can get ourselves some chip manufacturing. I'm not sure. I'll probably be over here, I would imagine. Yeah. Chip manufacturing. Paint manufacturing? I don't think we can make paint. I suspect we might not be able to make paint. Door panel manufacture. Door panel manufacture, that would be a good one. I'm going to add that to the queue. It's not something that we're probably going to get done this episode, as it's not a super priority. Where would chip? Make a computer chip. Okay, so we need to get advanced production done. Well, I guess we'll add that to the queue. Then we'll add that to the queue, and then we'll add that to the queue. So it's going to take a little while for us to get that all done, but that's no bother. In the meantime, we're of course selling off a bunch of cars. Oh, wing mirrors, yes. Upgrade slots, upgrade all, edit models. Do we really need to? I think all have got wing mirrors anyway, so that's fine. Unless we need a new bit of tech. Oh, we can make horns. Okay, I think that we've already got the ability to fit wing mirrors, so I don't think we need any of that. Okay, I'm just going to assume it's fine. Horns, how many horns do we make? How many horns do we need to make? I mean, how many does this make? This makes 2 every minute. So that's times by 60, 120 an hour, theoretically. How many do we use an hour? Well, I guess there's only one horn in every car. 23 an hour, supposedly. I guess there is no harm in just putting down one horn manufacturing facility. Sure. Let's go for that. The route to the conveyor might be a little bit of a problem. We'll buy predictive stock control. Fit horn is around here, I think, isn't it? Fit aircon, fit windscreen. Fit horn, yeah. So the fit horn is right here. So that's linked up there. I think we'll also need to link up. Yeah. We'll also need to link this up. Yeah, that's something that we're going to have to sort of think about. Is that linked up? Yeah. That's something that we're going to have to think about as we go. The systems, or all of the delivery systems, are really all going to start coming together, I suspect. Not like we can really do much about that. That's just one of the ways that it works. Supply stockpile. Yep, I'm going to get a supply stockpile right there. And this is going to store purely horns. There we go. We'll store only local 36 horns. Maybe a little bit of overkill, but that's fine. Anyway, what are we researching next? We're on to heated steering wheel. A very luxurious thing indeed. But we're doing fine for brakes, which is great. And speaking of, actually, the tons and tons of brakes that we do fit. Imports. We're going to put it on only local. This is something that we can change. Make sure that we're only importing local brakes. Also, servos, that's another thing that we really need to make sure that we're making. So, we should be able to thoroughly reduce our... Hey, hold on a minute. We only produce 53 an hour? I'm pretty certain that that's just sort of a holding number, because it's not actually that. We've got all of this production over here, so I'm sure we'll be able to do that. Message from Chief Operating Officer. Have you checked the showroom lately? We have more than an hour's production of cars in the showroom, which may be a sign that we're not getting enough customers in the showroom. Could producing the wrong car designs. Oh, great, thanks. But actually, I feel like I've dropped, like... I feel like I've sold off so many cars. Heated wing mirrors. Did I install that feature to every single car? I guess so. I guess all of our cars now have heated wing mirrors. That's fine, I guess. Except the only problem is that none of them actually work. You need that. You need that. Sure. Get a whole bunch of stuff in the van. We'll put that in there. Basic controls, touchscreen interface. What else do we need? I think that's all that's required. Okay. We're not actually manufacturing the compact yet. But maybe we should be. Maybe we should be indeed. Do we have enough points to start this marking campaign? We do indeed. In fact, we're actually going to start it right now. We're going to stick it on reoccurring. Not entirely sure if we're going to be able to pull that off, because we might need a little bit of extra points in order to make that work. But hey ho, that is the way that the cookie crumbles. So we've got a lot of horns. We've got a lot of brakes. We should be fulfilling the demand pretty much entirely. I think that is totally fine. In-house local component production. Well, hey, produce 1,000 cars during 50 hours during a single game. Great. Yeah, so our local component production, that's really the number that we want to see improved. We need to also make sure that Fit Horn is only importing locally. Only local horns. Only local horns. There we go. It does take a little bit longer to get through, but that should see our number raise even higher. That is perfect. Yeah. I don't really know why it's fluctuating. It should be... It should really be just going up and up and up and up and up. Yeah, no real idea. Yeah, no idea why that's the case, but hey ho, 14%, right about 14% of our production is local now, which is really good. It's a pretty significant improvement. It also means that we're not importing as many resources, which means we're not putting, as much of a strain on the system, which is also really nice. We're now down to just 12 cars in our showroom, which to me says that we should reduce our discounts. There we go. We'll put the discounts down to, 20% across the board is pretty good. And 30 hours in the showroom. Okay, so we need to make sure that we sort of build up a little bit more of an inventory now. We made a lot of money selling off a whole bunch of cars, really. Yeah, we made a lot of money. Yep, sure. Make steering wheel. Sure, we need to make the steering wheel. That is something that we can definitely think about doing. Apply options. There we go. Beautiful. Let's plonk down the ability to make a steering wheel. Where would that probably be? Dashboard? Fit controls? Electronics? Where would that be? Fit seats? Fit horn? No. Fit lights? Fit engine? Fit steering assembly? Fit steering wheel? Make steering wheel. I thought we were able to do that. Maybe I'm just going completely crazy. Well, okay, that's fine then. Fine. This compact. Yeah, I know. We should probably start doing something about that, actually. I was convinced that we'd actually added something to... Yeah, okay. Thanks for that. Oh, this is a nice little overview now. Compact will make 7 compacts. In fact, I actually think that we can probably make more. We should probably make more than that because... Well, because probably we need to. I imagine that the demand for budget compacts is actually quite high. Not there. Here, yeah. The market for budget compacts is really, really high, in fact. So that is something to bear in mind. We should also... Yeah. Upgrade models. Sure. We should also start manufacturing. It's just sheer laziness on my part, really. But we should start manufacturing a small van in all different types and varieties. And we should also have a compact of all different types and varieties. So, let's rename you Budget Compact. Create a similar model. We're going to call you... Excuse me? This is... Okay, this is clearly not allowing me to do this. We're going to call this the Mid Compact. I should probably let it run, honestly, whilst we're doing this. There we go. Mid Compact. We'll... Central locking, sure. We'll also get central locking in here. You know what? Let's just enable absolutely everything. Put you in budget. You in mid-range. I know it puts strain on the system. I know it's a pain. However, it is kind of cool if we can have absolutely everything in, you know, mid-range and budget cars. There we go. Solid roof, sunroof, panoramic sunroof. Yeah. Premium music. Electric windows, great. And we need to get something else in here. No music. There we go. Premium music. Let's also get a couple of bits and bobs. Just, you know, does reduce our profit margin slightly. But hey ho, most of these things are pretty inexpensive anyway. There we go. Yeah, let's not put a wooden dashboard in there. That maybe is a step too far. And let's... It doesn't allow me to do that. That's really annoying. So now we'll have a Lux Compact. Or sorry, actually, technically it's an expensive Compact. Why is there a space there? Expensive Compact. Create a similar model. And then we need a Lux. And you know what? I'm pretty happy just to make sure that all of the Lux features are also on the power steering. Whoops. Yep, that's universal. Great. Good, good, good. Yep, so everything is working pretty well there. Expensive, sure, that can go there. And luxury, that can go up here. Perfect. So I think that that's a pretty good offering that we've got. Pretty happy with that. Small van, again, the van is the sort of same thing. The van is going to have everything at every level. You know what? What's the point of even changing the names, honestly? There we go. And then luxury. Yeah, great. Are you telling me there's other people actually manufacturing a luxury van? I just don't think that that's a very common thing. But anyway, so that takes us up to pretty much every single combination that we possibly can have. Innovator. Great. Produce a new car with 20 or more rare features. Lovely. That's pretty nice. Let's change the schedule of this. So currently we've got everything on here. We need to get a... We've got a budget compact. We need a mid compact. What are the numbers that we should be looking at for this mid compact? So we need 16, 16, 7, 8. 16, 16, 7, 8. Fine. In fact, we should probably just redo this all around. But yeah. Let me have another look. Yeah, so what have we currently got for the sedans? So it's 9, 12, 9, 12, 6, 2. So let's just do 8844. That's what we're going to do. I'm not doing this on any official number, as you can probably tell. We're just sort of eyeballing it. Mid-compact, after that, we're going to go for the expensive. That's going to be down to 4. And then luxury, again, that's going to be at 4. You know what? Let's just stick pretty much, I think I want to stick exactly to the same figures for the van. There is 0 demand for a super expensive van. Okay, so budget is 9. That is 6. So let's divide it by 2. Let's say 4, 3, 4, 3, 1. So sorry, the small van. Yeah. Upgrade all. Edit. Apply to all. There we go. And then small van. Sure. There we go. Chief Operating Officer. Goodness me. Very, very irritating. Alright, I've just added 2. I presume that this is all going to be fine. I mean, all of these vehicles, for the most part, are actually the same. They really just are almost exactly the same. Cool. Okay, cool. We have got a lot of imports waiting over here. That's not so good. What was the Chief Executive Officer saying? Or the Chief Operating Officer? Whoever he was. What was he saying? Was it anything of importance? I don't think so. Anyway, we've got a bunch of defects over here. Hopefully we're going to be able to finish them up. Bunch of uninstalled features that are making this whole thing rather a bit of an annoyance, but that's fine. Design studio still working hard. A couple more cars into the sales room. That's exactly what we like to see. We're not really hitting any of our production milestones. We really need to see if we can get our production back up. I want to start optimizing soon. I think part of the problem is that we're just not getting the resource inputs at anywhere near a fast enough pace. Yeah, would you look at this? In fact, what we should really try and do we have the ability to make door panels, door panel assembly? I think that that's probably something that we should try and beeline for right now. Door panels manufacture, that's exactly it. I'm going to research that right now. I'm going to put it in 3 times speed because I want to get that taken care of, because door panels are actually a massive pain. And if we can find some miraculous way to clear up our door panel issue, it seems that really one of the major issues that we have here is the fact that we just cannot stockpile enough door panels. And other stuff, actually. The fact that we're waiting for heated wing mirror imports. It's not so much the fact that we need heated wing mirror imports, it's probably more just the issue that we, you know, are waiting for a whole bunch of imports over here. And of course, as our cars are getting more and more complex at every iteration, it presents us with an annoying issue that we need more and more resources in order to even make the simplest car. And so it looks like the process is being really held up over here in the fit engine area. Sorry, not the fit engine area, the fit body. The fit body area is just really tanking, I guess, the production of the whole factory, really. Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and make some door panels. Hopefully that'll have at least some of an impact. The question is, though, do we want to make the door panels over here? Or do we want to make them over here? I suspect that we actually want to make them over here. I don't actually know how many door panels we need. Let's pause a second and talk about this. So this door panel will make us... Predictive stock control, sure. Let's do it. This door panel will make us 2 door panels every 8 minutes, which means that it'll roughly make us 2 every 10 minutes, which is 12 every hour. Now, how many do we actually need? We definitely need a lot. The door panel is probably one of the most... Yeah, we need 84, so we need at least 6 of these. At least. Yeah, 6 or thereabouts 6. Let's see if we can line this up. I'm not really sure if this is the best way to go about doing this, but, you know, we got a little bit of cash in the bank at the moment anyway, so let's give it a shot, see how it works. Okay. So, insufficient resources, yes, I know. We need to make sure that that is addressed. And then, unfortunately, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to connect... I do believe we're going to have to connect both of our networks together. Because I believe that the door panels are... The door panels are fitted over here, actually, so we should probably link it up here. Okay, so that's a little bit annoying, I guess. But at least we don't have to import any door panels. And that is definitely a positive right now. What are you saying? Have you checked the showroom lately? There's more than an hour's production in there. It's kind of difficult to get rid of them, honestly. Adaptive cruise control. Sure. We'll apply that to the most expensive models. Just sort of randomly deciding whether to do expensive models or not. Also, fit door panels. Let's imports. Let's only local. Only local for both of these things. Which is actually going to slow things down. Which is going to slow things down, but it means immediately that we will stop importing any nonsense, any door panels from these areas, which means that we actually might be able to clear the backlog. That's the plan, anyway. Yeah, looks like we're not importing any door panels, which is kind of nice. Are we satisfying the demand, though? I suspect that we probably are nowhere near satisfying the demand. Yeah, it's a really difficult operation to get down. How are we doing for marketing? Not enough ideas. 240 ideas. Oh no. That's a shame. Yeah, so what are we looking like for door panels? Door panels, we need more than we currently have. Okay, well the one way that we can go about fixing that is actually to just... We're out of space here, so we should probably just try and get some more in this area. Yeah, we'll get to we'll get 3 more. We're also going to get a stockpile that can click in right there. Get a good resource conveyor. Line everyone up over here and everyone up over there. It is going to be a complete nightmare to get it done, but that's fine. Add item, door panel, only local, 36. Beautiful. Okay, it is going to be a nightmare to get this all working properly, but once it does work properly, I think it'll actually work out relatively nicely. So theoretically, we should be storing door panels here, and then they should be immediately shuttled off over into this direction. The problem is that it takes such a darned long time for them to get there. I'm pretty sure there's no way of like linking this up, is there? No, there's not. It was worth a shot just to see if we could link over the boundary of the factory, but that's not the case. So if we're going to have a little look at components and door panels now, we're now producing 88, whereas 80 are consumed per hour. I think that we can optimize that a bit further so that we're actually using what we can. Looks like one of your car models is too expensive. You might want to reduce the price. No. Stop giving me unhelpful advice. New upgrade, fit door panels. Great, I will... Here we go. Lane departure system. No export room. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, so door panels we are actually fine for now. So we basically just completely removed... Hey, a pickup truck. That's something that we can deal with in the next episode. But for now, we'll research the off-road body. So that's pretty good. You know, we've managed to pretty much clear the backlog queue. Actually, we've managed to pretty much clear the backlog queue pretty much everywhere. Although I think that that's probably because we've got so many cars that are now, you know, backed up. because the door panels are taking such a long time. However, I think it will sort of even out as we go. 75 door panels stockpiled at the moment, which is pretty darn good, actually, all things considered. But we're going to have to see how it goes in the next episode, because that is it for now, ladies and gents. Thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Orbital Potato. This has been Orbital Auto in production line. I'll see you next time. Bye.